So hello guys and girls, welcome to this video of Daily Race B. This week it is in Trial Mountain in Group 4 course. It's not been a long time since I've picked up racing again. I'm DRB SRS for the moment, and this morning I practiced a little bit on my account, maybe 20 minutes, and did 2 races on the friend's account that I'm actually driving this race on. To get a little bit more feel and just for fun. And so when I got home late afternoon, I decided to have another go at a race, and I think I maybe had the possibility to do one warm-up, but then was straight to the race. So let me know what you think about my driving, my racing, passing, defending. There's some incident that I will highlight also, so let me know what you think about that. So yeah, last corner is a terrible launch in last position, but luckily this guy misses his exit 2 a little bit, so I don't lose too much time and I'm able to pass him here in the first corner. But I'm actually so scared that he's gonna turn into me that I don't know, I take a really weird line, overcook it a little bit, maybe somehow make it work, but I do lose a lot of speed. But okay, better not to crash. And then this is the first incident, so I go to his inside, he keeps his car straight, and then he just slams into me, and I feel like he did it on purpose. Anyway, it was a brute maneuver, maybe not, but then here I feel like he's gonna try and go straight a really long time, maybe even try and squeeze me out of the corner, so I decide to brake a little bit more, go a bit slower and try to go for the switchback. And I feel like the moment he noticed, he braked a bit more and tried to close a corner, so he changed his line in the exit. Again, maybe it's coincidence, but it felt on purpose at the time. And then I try to go around him here, but I feel like, nah, that's too risky, and I tuck in behind him. But then I really love this move here. Going around him, I think he's leaning a little bit, but nothing major, so maybe he was just not driving on radar or anything, but it felt a bit dirty at the moment. Well, not dirty, but not nice anyway. So this is the next guy up, I close it in, and then he doesn't defend the entry, so that's a good move on the inside. And then yeah, I chase a bit further. I'll let the video roll a bit now. So actually this guy scared me a little bit, going slow. I braked a bit more, then he drives through me, so I'm like, okay, I can go for the racing line, because I thought I was gonna have to go around the outside here. Yeah. And here I'm a bit scared that he's gonna try and take the back of me. Maybe he actually tried, because you can see how he falls away on the radar. But anyway, first lap from last to ninth, really happy about that. Now the chase is on, of course. So I'm really cautious in that first section of corners. Here it's a second incident. I try and go around the outside, and maybe because it turns in a little bit early, and maybe I followed a little bit too much, but there was room. And look at the slow play, you will hear the sound of the crash before he actually hits my car. So now you can see he bounces off and then hits me, and I was already opening up my steering wheel, but as I said, maybe I followed him a little bit too much to the inside, but it's actually his car hitting the barrier. So yeah, hitting the barrier and then flying into me, and otherwise maybe we would have leaned a little bit, so that that made me lose some time again. But I really loved how I went around him then afterwards. So I'm gonna speed it up again a little bit. So here I'm just reeling in the guy, and then the next car up is the Ferrari. So again here, the move on the inside, it's just golden. I'm a bit afraid though that he might turn into me, so I went a little bit deep, lost a bit of speed then on the apex, but I felt like that was a safer way to do it. And here I'm just already focusing on the Ferrari. So I'm gonna speed it up again for the end of the lap and the straight. But then in the first section of corners, so I steer into the left, go over the bump on the right, and then the Ferrari was really on the right side. You'll see it in a minute. And I didn't expect that I could go on his inside of the corner actually. But I was a bit afraid he might stay next to me. So I lifted a bit more and slided a bit to the out later on. So here I take the corner a bit weird because of that, which made him come to my inside again. And then you can watch it again on the radar. I didn't slow this one down, but he's on the inside in the tunnel, and he's braking way harder. And I saw on radar that there was a gap to go in. And then at the moment that I steer in, he releases the brake, maybe because he realizes that he's a bit slow or tries to, I don't know what. But I was in front of him when I cut back, and I think because he accelerated, he had to brake a little bit again, and maybe he bumped me really lightly. But I saw on radar, like, it was an instinct. I saw it in the corner of my eye, like, he's behind me, I think I can go, and I just went for that move. So here I'm chasing, I can read the name from my couch actually, the Polish guy. So yeah, there was like during the race also I was like, shit, did I make him brake? But actually, like, I saw there was a gap, and then he was a bit slow, and I think he released the brakes or accelerated a little bit at the moment when I was cutting back. Anyway, it wasn't my point to block him or any kind of that thing. So let's watch the last lap together, how I'm gonna reel this guy in. I even thought at this point, so here I don't know, I was distracted, I was looking at something, and I went back to fourth, lost a bit of time again, so went a bit slower through that corner than normally. But yeah, at this point I even thought, like, maybe I can even get the guys in front of him who are fighting, but yeah, that was a bit far off. Yeah, and here I think, yeah, I follow him in his line, and we both bump a little bit, and that got me a bit off guard. And yeah, so also this corner I went a bit slower than normally, but yeah, let's see. I don't know for the last part of the lap, I don't remember where I'm gonna get in, but let's see. Enjoy the last parts of the video, guys. Oh yeah, true. I was preparing actually for a wider line, and maybe try and get to the right side of him here, and try and go around here, or maybe for a switchback for the last corner. But that's why I was taking that wider line to go a little bit slower in the entry, and then try and have a better exit. But yeah, he messed up, so I got that position. And then here, actually, yeah, now I remember, I'm a bit aggressive, and I almost lose the car there. Managed to save it and cross the line. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the video, about my overtaking, the defending that was necessary. What did you think about the incidents? Feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you would prefer with or without comments in the future, or comments in general.